Hey YouTubers, yes, another video, and this time again on ships on the horizon, and especially because I found this video of the Flat Earth Conspiracy group that made a video where they followed the ship for quite some time, and where they try to explain that what is happening is that the ship is disappearing behind some mirage instead of going behind the horizon, and we'll prove them wrong. And I have to compliment them that they at least tried to make a video. Usually if you look at the comment section of many globe believers, or when people argue against globe believers, they only come up with videos made by others, and in general, as I said before, I think flat earthers are very lazy, even too lazy to do a little test at home, which could prove that they're wrong. So these guys made a video. Let's have a look at how I'm going to try to show them wrong. I hope my presentation explains itself, and I'll just put some music under it, and let's see. So there we have it. I think this shows it pretty much. So let's look at some of the comments they made. The boat is sinking in the line of convergence. No, it's dropping behind it. The line of conversion is the horizon on a curved Earth. The line of convergence is where the two elements come together. Yes, in this case that is. But it doesn't eat it up, as is said at timestamp 1040. It's dropping behind it, behind the curve. The boat has not actually sunk over the horizon. No? What am I seeing then? Oh, hold on. And the bottom has not disappeared, and they say if it had, it would not be able to see the top of the boat anymore because the top would be pointing out away. See my previous video where this idiotic idea comes from. I just copied it again. They try to explain that boats tilt in such a way when they cross the horizon that you can't see the top anymore. And I've shown you here how curved the Earth would be for us even to see that happen. Now I calculated it in case of the video at 17 kilometers. It is only 0.18 degrees. So nothing is tilting away so you can't see the top anymore. It's part of a mirage, as you can see in the desert, they say. Well, this is refraction and it's not exactly the same as a mirage, and a mirage is constantly moving and changing form. So we're talking about refraction here. The heat on top of the water and the moisture in the water. Well, the moisture in the water, I think it's always wet. Reflection. We're not talking about reflection and also not about a heat line. And what the fuck is a heat line? I don't know. Viewing distance. You know, they always claim that something is out of sight, and then when you look in you can see the whole thing again. That is a typically flat Earth idea. Well, first of all, if you look in the video at 11:30, you still see the boat. Maybe they didn't with the bare eyes, but it was still there. And the whole argument doesn't work because we don't see the whole ship anymore. We only see the part that is above the horizon. It has not gone over the curve. There is no curve. Yes, keep on saying that, maybe somebody will believe it. And all things come together at the vanishing point. Yes, and that's it, and that's why it is disappearing behind it. Now, why do I think I found another case of fraud? At least, well, these people tried probably to be serious, but I still think there is some fraud there, because all the pictures I find of the bridge are usually done at beautiful weather where there is no refraction anywhere. And so if they would have made the video on such a day, they would have seen a clear ship disappear. But by taking a video at the day there is a lot of refraction, they could somehow try to explain that the ship would not go over the horizon but disappear behind the image of the refraction. What they did not take into account is the actual size the ship would have at that distance. And the only way for it to disappear, this large ship, is by having most of its hull, etc., to go behind the curve, because the line of refraction, you can see throughout the whole video, is always pretty much the same and can never cover up the whole ship. So why would they say it's gone over the curve? There is no curve when we see it go over the curve. So I would say stop trying to prove what is not there, and you can say as many times as you want there is no curve if we see it goes over the curve. So, and one of the last things this lady says in her video is, and that's my science experiment for today. Well, I've shown you how to do a scientific experiment, because you predict what happens and then you verify whether it happens. And they haven't proven anything but a boat going over the curve. And it doesn't change a thing if you say there is no curve, because it's there and you just shown us that it is there. Thank you, my friends, and up to the next video.